Hi, this is Linda with Traveling Flamingo. One of the things about cruising I love is exploring new ports. Today we are in Willemstad at the Curacao Cruise port on the Odyssey of the Seas. I'm going to give you a tour of what you can experience here if you decide to walk around the port. This can help you decide if you want to pick a shore excursion or not. Stay tuned to find out what we thought and how you compare for your day on the Dutch island of Curacao.
Before we jump into the video, we just wanted to announce the winners of the giveaway for the luggage suitcase. If you remember 2 weeks ago, when we launched our Odyssey of the Sea ship tour, we had asked that you comment below on the things that you would take with you on a cruise, that you must take with you on a cruise, and 2 lucky winners will win suitcases from Level 8. So what we're going to do is the draw. So the first winner is DTravels. So comment that you always take your multi-charger, which doubles as a strip, but is allowed, and those are amazing. We always have lots of things we need to charge, and due to that, we generally always need to have some sort of extended outlets. There's not many outlets in rooms. And the next winner is Christine McAllen, who always travels with her books and enjoying those quiet moments. It's great to just relax on a ship with a book, really. With the waves, it's just so relaxing. So there you have it. We will direct message you. We'll send you a message to your YouTube account to let you know that you won, and we'll organize shipping from Level 8. And just a big thank you to Level 8 Cases for sponsoring us and providing 2 cases for us to give to our lovely audience here. So thank you very much, Level 8. You can still use coupon code Aaron10 to get 10% off your purchase of a suitcase. So head on over to Level 8 and check out their suitcases. So with that, back to Linda.
Let's get started with arrival and departure. When arriving by cruise ship, you'll either be at the Mega Pier Cruise Terminal or the Marthy Wharf. Larger ships will dock at the Mega Pier as they can't fit under the island Queen Juliana Bridge. This is where we docked, and if you're sailing with Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Line, Celebrity Cruises, or Carnival Cruises, you can expect to be at the Mega Pier. It can be a bit of a walk before you get to the shade, and then a bit more sun as you continue on out of the cruise port. I thought I'd put enough sunscreen on, and after walking around Willemstad for a couple hours and walking back along the cruise port, I definitely felt the sun. Aaron asked why I was rushing, and it was because I could feel myself burning. So be sure to put on your sunscreen and reapply when needed. Now on to the port and atmosphere. This is not a manufactured port like Costa Maya. It has a few open-air booths and some shops, but it's really just a pass-through as you continue on your adventures. Willemstad is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is worth exploring. The city is tourist-friendly, and there's a lot to do right close to the port. In the port, there are some small buildings and stands selling souvenirs. There is an ATM, currency exchange, taxi stand, and shops. A taxi pro tip. Other islands will have predetermined fares based on destinations. This is not the case in Curacao, so make sure you agree to the cost with your taxi driver before you get in. Many travelers also use the bus to get around. The fare is about $2, and there are schedules and routes around the city and ports. They also have collective vans to take you around the island. What they will do is wait for the van to be filled, going to the same destination before you head off. And before we get into food and dining, I just want to thank everyone who has liked and subscribed to our channel and say we've got tons of cruise videos, including port tours like Nassau, Costa Maya, and everything you need to know for your perfect day at Coco Cay. So when this video is done, please be sure to check out our channel. In terms of food and dining, there is a bar at the end of the pier, but really people leave the port to go get food. Right outside the port is the Renaissance Mall, which sells brand name clothing, jewelry, and there are restaurants as well as a Starbucks. Gotta love that free Wi-Fi. If you continue walking into town, there are a lot more bars and restaurants there. There's actually a really nice one overlooking the Queen Emma's Bridge, which takes us into what is near the port. There are 2 main districts, Willemstad, Punda, and Outrabanda. The Queen Emma Bridge connects the two of them and is a floating pontoon bridge for pedestrians. Its nickname is the Old Swinging Lady because of how it opens for boats to come by. We were lucky enough to see this on our way back to the cruise ship, and when walking across the bridge, I thought I'd notice it moving more than I did, but that was definitely very cool. Riff Fort used to be a seaside fort, but now is a waterfront mall with stores, bars, and restaurants. This is cool to explore, and I recommend walking up the stairs to the second and third floor as it has great views. So as you leave the cruise port, first you come to the Renaissance Mall, and then as you pass through that, that's when you come to the Riff Fort. And when you come to the other side of that, along the water side are some locals selling art and souvenirs. So lots of opportunities to do shopping. Willemstad is a beautiful mix of Dutch and Spanish architecture with pastel-colored buildings. It's a very nice area to walk around and great for shopping. Going to the beach is another popular activity to do in Curacao. Mambo Beach has shopping and restaurants, but there is a cost for entrance, chairs, and umbrellas. Playa Pomora Beach is also known as Pig Beach. Takes a little longer to get there, but it isn't as busy, and there are friendly pigs. There's also an entrance fee and a fee for chairs and umbrellas, but this is also because it's part of a resort. There are lots of excursions to do with the cruise lines. If you are new to cruising, the benefit of doing an excursion with the cruise line is that if there are any issues with traffic or anything, they will wait for you to return to the ship and the ship won't leave without you. We actually had this in Germany when there was a 2-hour delay on the train line and the ship waited for us. If you do exploring on your own, make sure your watch is set to ship time and be back on time. You don't want to be one of those dock runners. We get lots of questions about what to bring to the port and other information. This is a Dutch island and the local language is Papiamento. Most people speak fluent English, Spanish, and Dutch as well. The official currency is Antillean florin, but most places accept US dollars, and we didn't have any issues, as well as there's ATM and banks and credit. You can also use credit cards as well. In terms of what to bring when visiting the port, there is shopping and dining. So if you're not planning on going to the beach, you don't need a towel. But if your excursion takes you to a beach, make sure you throw one in your bag. We also recommend having a little bit of cash and your credit card so you don't get stuck. On Royal Caribbean, you only need your cruise card to disembark, but we always take our identification with us as well. On other cruise lines, you need your identification to disembark, and we have seen people sent back to their room to get it. In our backpack, we like to bring some water, sunscreen, and extra masks, and our camera. We also like to have a backpack as we can put our purchases into it. Another thing we like to take with us is a little power pack. Aaron got me this really cool 2-in-1 travel power bank. You can plug it into the wall, and it has 2 USB ports and a USB-C port for more modern devices, but then you can take it with you and it's a wireless power pack. When at the port, I do like to take this opportunity to connect with my family, and there's so much to see and do, and we see a lot of other people using their phones a ton as well, so you want to make sure that you're able to recharge and you're not left without battery, especially if you're using your device for navigation. If you're interested in something like this, we do have an affiliate link to one that we use on our trips below. Overall, the port has a few little shops, but it's really just a place to pass through as you go to the city and other experiences. You don't need to tender, which is nice, as it's easy to get on and off the ship. The island is safe with lots of tourist attractions, shopping, and dining within walking distance of the port. This is a great port to purchase an excursion from the cruise line or a local provider if you're interested in exploring the island more, as it's not a manufactured port like Costa Maya. We really hope that you liked our video. If you're interested in supporting our channel, please like and subscribe. It does mean a lot to us. We've also launched some Traveling Flamingo merchandise, and if Disney and amusement parks are your thing, check out our new channel, Flamingo's Wonderland. Thanks again for watching, and happy travels.